Hey guys, welcome, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not date or time specific, but I will let you know that we do have the full moon in Virgo coming up on the 18th. The good news about the full moon in Virgo, first of all, the full moon is always opposite the sun. So we still have the sun in Pisces for this full moon. And opposing Virgo, and the little catchphrase is practical magic. So the practicality of Virgo, the magic of Pisces coming together in this full moon. So it's very appropriate for you to release anything, practically speaking. Be practical about it. That's getting in the way of what it is you're trying to manifest. And that could be anything. Be forgiving though, be compassionate with yourself, but identify in a practical sense what's getting in the way. Okay, so that's what's coming up on Friday. But I am using a new camera for those who have been watching me for a while. I'm testing it out. If you like the old camera better, just put old in the comments. If you like this new setup, just put new. You're not going to be able to see all the cards. That is not possible. You get one or the other. You get me holding the cards up so you can see them clearly with me still in the picture, or you get the full table and I'm way far away, and if I don't happen to call out the card, you know, and sometimes I don't remember. So I got the camera based on people's comments, right? Because 75% of you watch these readings on your cell phone. And if I'm far away and I'm holding up a card, and even though I'm holding it up as close as I can and you can't see it and I don't name it, it has caused some dissatisfaction. So let me know what you think. Anyway, moving on to your oracle here. Aries, I used the Gateway Oracle card. You got Igniting Courage. Igniting Courage. This is just telling you, Aries, to move forward fearlessly. Take a risk. Speak your truth. Whatever it is you fear, run toward it, is the message of this card. The second card, how perfect for the full moon, is believing in magic. True magic is abounding in your life here. It's basically telling you to trust in something you cannot see, hear, see or hear, and just believe in it. Just believe in it. Just trust that it's out there, that magic is making its way through your life and making its way to you. And the last card is letting go. The letting go card is the surrender card, letting go of attachments to specific outcomes, attachment to the form that your intentions end up taking. That's one way to look at it. But regardless, it's like whatever it is you're holding on to, these two are perfect for this full moon. Just let go. Whew, okay, so let's see what's going on in your connection, Aries. I will try to keep the cards closer to the edge of the desk so that you can see as many of them as possible. I will do my best to hold them up and you'll see the difference. You can definitely see a difference. The focus is instant. I won't be screaming at the camera 100 times a day for the crappy focus. Been using a webcam, and top of the line, but even top of the line is still pretty crappy. It is what it is. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're here as a cross-watcher, that's fine. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You won't even know what the old camera looked like, but let me know anyway. Ooh, Knight of Swords. So we're kicking off with the Knight of Swords. What's crossing you here? Eight of Cups. So you're kind of looking for, maybe there's a truth you have to share. That igniting courage is what I'm feeling coming through with the Knight of Swords. That's sort of the energy that I'm picking up from you, is especially if somebody has walked away from you. Oh yes, absolutely. Five of Swords. This came out in the morning musing. Oh my goodness. Did it come out for you, Aries? I'm not sure. Seven of Wands in the past. Maybe some defensiveness there or resistance. What's crowning you now is the Star. Perfect. And Six of Wands going forward. So I do feel like I'm seeing some reconciliation for something that may have gone sideways. Whatever the Five of Swords is, it probably left to the Eight of Cups, led to the Eight of Cups. But I feel like if you have a wish about resolving this situation, it's looking good for that. Message from Spirit, yes, it's looking good for that. Whenever I pull the Ace of Swords, whatever I just said is usually it's a yes from the universe. Hidden energies, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are unfolding. That is the believe in magic part of the program, right? If you can't see it and can't hear it, you still want to trust that it's all unfolding in divine time and order, like magic. In your hopes and or fears, High Priestess. Lots of potential meanings for that. And going forward, King of Wands. King of Wands could be the object of your desire. Aries, it could be you. It is fire energy. Underneath, we have the Six of Pentacles. And that leads me to believe there may be some issues around reciprocity, equal give and take, things being balanced. Energies around generosity of time, energy, spirit, resources, right? So let's look at the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Six of Pentacles again, sure. There's the Star again, Five of Cups. Feels to me like you are healing. I'm holding up the Eight of Cups, which is what's crossing you, and that's what I feel I'm seeing here, is the Star is about healing, right? There is this sense that there's something that hasn't been working for you, and maybe what hasn't been working for you is there's been no energetic exchange on any even level, and I'm feeling the sadness and the grief here as a result. Right? Things just weren't balanced. This person we're looking at here didn't give an equal measure to you. It's okay if you have it coming through reverse. That happens a lot. Don't let that stop you. Five of Swords underneath. Five of Swords in this case feels like there may have been an unfair fight. Sure, wow. Ten of Swords with the Tower underneath, landing on this with the, I feel like whatever happened here, you ended up single. I feel like you were in connection with someone who didn't give an equal measure to you, Aries, and you ended up single. Maybe there was a painful ending. Things didn't seem not only fair and balanced, they seemed almost designed to fail, right? Like an unfair fight where the deck is stacked against you, no pun intended, but that's sort of what I feel. And so either you walked away or this person walked away. Let me look at the Seven of Wands in the past first. Well, there's the, where is it? There's the Six of Wands, Six of Swords, Justice. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you stood up for yourself. First I was thinking resistance or defensiveness. No, I feel like you stood up for yourself. Seven of Wands, a little bit of pushback. Six of Wands, but look, I'll meet you in the middle and we can get beyond this. The Justice card would have restored the balance that was missing here. So I'm not sure that it worked. I feel like you stood up for yourself, and either it was too late or on some level it, you know, the answer was no. Because I see the Tower with the Ten of Swords, painful ending, maybe even unexpected. People do not like when you challenge their shit. They just don't like it. So if you stood up for yourself and said, wait a minute, things don't feel very fair and balanced here, you know, sometimes that results in a door being slammed in your face. And, oh, okay. But there's the Star now, Knight of Swords again, Two of Swords. I feel you're healed enough now to sort of speak your truth. So the Star with the Knight of Swords, Two of Swords comes in to sort of suggest that you're trying to make a decision about how you're going to approach the situation. You definitely want to clear the air. That is the Knight of Swords. That would also be maybe a wish come true. So you're kind of holding out hope that the universe has your back here as you come to terms with what it is you want to say, how it is you want to approach the situation. The Four of Pentacles underneath. Maybe you're still holding on to some pent-up frustration about the situation. Maybe the Four of Pentacles underneath suggests that you're going to be more guarded when you approach this situation. So the Two of Swords is, you know, finding the clarity, the meaning, and the purpose behind the decision you have to make and how you're going to proceed. And that Four of Pentacles might be suggesting that you're going to be more careful and have and shift your boundaries a bit. Six of Wands is reconciliation. Wow. What is this Five of Swords stuff? Well, now we have a King and Queen of Wands. Well, the Six of Wands is win-win outcomes, right? Making peace, coming back from battle victorious. But then we've got the Page of Swords. So I feel like you want the reconciliation and it might be available to you, but I do see you scoping out that, you know, is this am I walking back in like the, you know, jumping from the frying pan into the fire, or the fire into the frying pan? Which way does that saying go? You know what I'm saying. Five of Swords again. Well, you've healed from it, and now you're getting ready to speak your truth. And the question is, are you going to reconcile the differences, or are you going to land right back where you were? And I feel like the Page of Swords is you kind of trying to look for information here. And underneath is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands to me is sort of your power position, Aries. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. It just feels like a certain measure of feeling empowered and strong, but not leading with that. Okay, because it's underneath. So it's like, yeah, I'm fully in my power here, but I don't have to dominate the scene. I don't have to, like, you know, throw my weight around. I can just let that be my guide. That fire energy of the Queen of Wands can be all the motivation you need to take that next step, to make that next decision. Spirit's message to you is the Ace of Swords. Spirit's saying, we're sending you some clarity. We're sending you some insight. Yeah, the answers to all your questions, Queen of Swords. That's hilarious. Three of Cups and the High Priestess. So, I'm not feeling third party energy in this reading yet, even though the Three of Cups is here. I'm pulling in more energy around reconciliation, around coming back together and clearing the air and getting things straight. And so I feel like Spirit's saying we're sending you the clarity to do that, to, you know, around the construct of reconciliation. So, you know, tap into the messages we're sending you. That is a little bit of the believe in magic. Right? Because in that magic card, it's basically saying, trust in something you can't see or hear. That is what the High Priestess does. That is exactly what she does. She is the true oracle, right? She can see that which cannot be seen. She can hear that which cannot be heard. And she also has a direct channel to the divine and operates on intuition. So that's what I feel is coming through. If you happen to be in a third-party scenario, not for nothing, lots of people are, it could be speaking to that. It could be saying you're going to get clarity around it, so, you know, get your spidey senses going as the High Priestess. But let's look at the hidden energies with the Wheel of Fortune. What is the wheel trying to tell you? Wow. I feel like some happiness is finally on the horizon. Two of Wands and the Sun. I feel like it is more about your person. Stay with me for a minute. The Wheel with the Knight of Pentacles. Whoever this is about, the divine timing of it all is this person moving very slowly, very methodically, very deliberately, and intentionally with a plan. Hallelujah. They're choosing the path that leads to happiness, and I feel that that brings the happiness into you as well. We've got the Sun card there. I'm saying this because I'm looking at a King of Wands as the outcome position, and the King of Wands is, I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine, or it's an unavailable lover. And I'm looking at the Wheel in the hidden energies and things moving very slowly, and somebody coming to that fork in the road where they have to go one way or the other way, and they are, you know, their happiness is in full consideration. High Priestess in your hopes and fears. King of Pentacles, there's that Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Whew. Well, you're definitely responding to the message from Spirit. That Ace of Swords with the Ace of Wands underneath. I feel like this is your motivation bubbling up under the surface, the passion between you, your desires, maybe refreshed desires, right? There's chemistry here for sure. We have the King and Queen of Wands, but now I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, and it's as if to say, you know, we may not be together at this moment because I'm looking at reconciliation as a potential in the near future. So you're operating on intuition and energetic communication at 5D. And I feel like you're trying to call in this person's availability in 3D, right? Emotional, physical, all of it. You're looking for a grown-up here, Aries, somebody who commits, somebody who stays, somebody who shows up for you, somebody who's dependable. And I feel like you're hoping that you get this clarity. And here it is, Spirit saying, we're giving it to you. And it's interesting that it closes out with the High Priestess, and you're leading with the High Priestess. So I feel you're very much responding to the message from Spirit. And it's looking more hopeful and less fearful, which is really great, especially for the full moon. King of Wands, Five of Wands, King of Swords, Page of Wands. This person has to sort of, I don't feel it's your conflict. I feel it's theirs. King of Wands, Five of Wands, King of Swords. This is somebody who has to strategize. The King of Swords wants to do the right thing. The King of Swords operates from high standards and of honor, character, integrity. So they're careful, especially when there's conflict around. I feel these are the same people, just so we're clear. I just feel it's a different energy because there's still some conflict. There's still something that's throwing the energy off and keeping things out of balance. And so while I'm seeing the King of Wands and definitely the passion and definitely somebody who is motivated, I'm seeing that their motivation is to be strategic about it. And underneath is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is like the little fire starter. It's the strike of the match. You're here with an ace. They're here with this page, like, let's just rekindle something, is how that's coming through for me. Because it is a king, make no mistake, but underneath it's just like the first steps, the beginning, the opening of some passionate communication, perhaps, because pages are messengers. So if this is resonating for you, Aries, there is a link below to the extended, and I'll go all the way through it from your person's point of view. But let me tell you who showed up. We have the star is Aquarian energy. The Nine of Pentacles happens to be Virgo. The Tower is Aries. The Justice card is Libra. The Star is Aquarius. That's second time out. We have King and Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. King and Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. The High Priestess is out twice. That's Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. The Sun is Leo. King of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't think I missed anything. So that's who showed up, the link to the extended, and I'll pull cards from your person's point of view. How they see the situation, what they think about it, what they think about you, or how they feel about you, and their intentions towards you going forward. And I'll close out with another message from Spirit to help you navigate all of that, as well as some additional oracle. So the link's below. I'll see you there. Otherwise, take care, Aries, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.